Hello my dear puzzle enthusiasts! Welcome to our channel. We teach children how to solve the Rubik's Cube and other puzzles. And today in the lesson, I will teach you how to solve cuboid 3x3x4. As always, we have prepared detailed formulas and diagrams for you on our website Cubearea.fun, and you can also download these instructions in PDF format to print them and use them for assembling your puzzle. Well, let's get started.
Cubearea is where we start, solving puzzles with a master's art. From the first twist to the final move, watch as colors groove. Lessons clear, easy, no need to stress. We'll go step by step, no second guess.
The 3x3x4 cuboid is very similar to the Rubik's Cube. The only difference is that it has 4 layers instead of 3. Despite the external similarity, there is absolutely nothing in common between these two puzzles. And for assembling this puzzle, we will use unique formulas. These puzzles come in different colors. For example, instead of the classic red side, this puzzle has a pink side. Also, on this side, I will have the color white because there is a white center here. And on this side, it's yellow because there is a yellow center here. In your case, it might even be black. So, when you watch the lesson, don't try to follow me strictly by colors. That is, focus on the shape of the element I'm assembling and try to assemble the same element. Because if your puzzle has a different color scheme, following me by colors makes no sense. The assembly of this puzzle is done in 8 stages, and at each stage, we will apply specific formulas. The movement of the right side clockwise is called R. These are the 2 top layers. The movement of these layers clockwise is called U. The movement of these 2 layers counterclockwise is called U prime. These are the 2 bottom layers. The movement of these layers clockwise is called D. The counterclockwise rotation direction is called D prime. The movement of the front side clockwise is called F. Counterclockwise F prime. Imagine that each layer is just like a jar lid that we can open and close. If we simply open the jar, it's a counterclockwise movement. And if we close the jar, it's a clockwise movement. We denote the top outer layer with a capital letter U and the top center layer with a lowercase letter u. We denote the bottom outer layer with a capital letter D. And the bottom middle layer we denote with a lowercase letter d. I will assemble my puzzle starting with the yellow center on top and the white center on the bottom. First, I will assemble the second layer. Then the third layer. After that, we will very carefully and precisely assemble the first layer. And finally, we will assemble the last yellow layer. Hold the puzzle with the yellow on top and the white on the bottom, in my case. In the first step, we will assemble the central elements of the second layer. Because these central elements, which are crucial for solving the puzzle, are not fixed, we need to determine the order of colors on the side faces and ensure that each side is correctly aligned with the central pieces. To start, we need to place all the yellow corners on the yellow side. I already have 2 yellow corners. Now I will place the remaining 2 yellow corners on the yellow side. Now the colors of these corners will indicate to me what the order of colors should be on these side faces. For example, if we are assembling the pink color on this side, then we should assemble the green color on this side. Let's find the next green corner. After green, we have orange. let's find the next orange corner. And after orange comes blue. Once you've determined the order of colors, I recommend you write it down on a piece of paper, so you don't forget it and don't get confused. According to my notes, I will start assembling on the orange side. I can choose any layer, this side or that side. Well, for example, there's already an orange here, and we can place it on the second layer. All right, the orange center is in its place. Next, we need to place the blue center on the next side. Here's our first central piece. Now, here we need to place the blue center. Well, it's already on this side. All I have to do is just rotate it. And here we have blue. Next, according to the notes, is pink. There's no pink on this side. So, then let's try to find pink this way. Here we have pink. We send it to the second layer, next side, and on the last side we should have green here. I have green here. Just rotate this layer, and the green center is in its place. Let's check the centers on the second layer. Orange is here, then blue, and then pink, and the green one over here. Centers of the second layer. We've assembled it. The first stage is complete. In the second stage, we assemble the edges of the second layer. To assemble the edges, we use a simple algorithm of 5 moves. Applying this algorithm moves these 2 edges and flips them. Well, let's, for example, start assembling the orange-green edge. That is, here we need to place the orange-green edge. The edge we need is found on the third layer. I rotate the 2 top layers and try to find the orange-green edge. Here it is. But executing the algorithm from this position, when the orange edge aligns with the orange center and the green side too, when we execute the algorithm, this edge will flip, and here it will be orange and here green, and there will be no color connector. This edge position does not suit us. Let's continue searching for the orange-green edge. Here it is. This is the color position on the edge when green is here. And orange is here. This edge position is suitable. The algorithm is executed from the position when this edge needs to be placed. R, U, R, U prime, R. This edge is in place. Now we will assemble the blue-orange edge between these 2 centers. Let's rotate the top layer and try to find the orange-blue edge. If you don't find the required edge on the third layer, it means this edge is set somewhere on the second layer. Let's look for it. Here it is. To send this edge to the top layer, we need to apply the same algorithm. Well, maybe. If we find the required pink-blue edge now, then by executing the algorithm, we will immediately set the pink-blue edge and get this edge on the second layer. Let's rotate the 2 top layers and try to find the pink-blue edge. Here it is. This edge is in the correct position to execute the algorithm. We apply the algorithm from this position. This edge will rotate and occupy the second layer. R, U, R, U prime, R. We have assembled this pink-blue edge and got the blue-orange one on the second layer. Let's place it between the orange and blue center. Now, we can put this edge in its place by applying the same algorithm. R, U, R, U prime, R. This edge is in place. We have already assembled this. We just need to assemble the green-pink edge. Let's find it on the top layer. Here it is, and this edge is ready for the algorithm. R, U, R, U prime, R. The edge is in place, all edges of the second layer. We have assembled and also fully assembled the second layer. Stage 2 is complete. In the third stage, we will assemble the edges of the third layer. When assembling the edges on the third layer, we go through the following stages. You have one edge. We apply the algorithm and we get 2 assembled edges. Apply the algorithm again and get all the O edges assembled. It doesn't matter from which position you apply the algorithm now, as long as you have only one assembled edge. Apply the algorithm from the position yellow on top, white on the bottom. R, U, R, U prime, R, U prime, D, R, U prime, and the last line, R, U, R. Let's see what happened. We assembled a combination of 2 edges. This is orange. Now I need to place these edges on the orange side. To perform the algorithm once more, I hold the puzzle so that these 2 assembled edges are on the left. And when we apply the same algorithm from this position, these 2 edges will swap places and take their correct position. First line, R, U, R. Second line, U prime, R, U prime. Third line, D, R, U prime. Last line, R, U, R. Let's restore our layer by color, and we see that we have assembled the orange edges, the blue edges, the pink edges, and the green ones, edges on the third layer. We have assembled them. The third stage is complete. In the fourth stage, we assemble the central elements of the third layer. At this stage, we will need 2 formulas. The first formula allows to swap 2 central elements that are located on adjacent sides. And the second formula, which allows swapping central elements that are located on opposite sides. For example, in my situation, to place this blue center on the opposite side, here on the blue side, I will apply the corresponding ON algorithm. From this position, it will send this blue central element to the blue side, right here. We apply this algorithm 3 times. R, U, 2 times. One more time. R, U, 2 times. One more time. R, U, 2 times. The blue center is on the blue side. In this situation, I need to swap these 2 central elements. Apply the corresponding algorithm. The algorithm is applied from the position where one center is in front of you, and the second center is on the right side. First line, R, U, R, U. Second line, R, U, 2 times, R, U, 2 times. Last line, R, U, R, U prime, R. These 2 central elements have swapped places and are now in their correct positions. Central elements of the third layer. We have assembled it. The fourth stage is complete.
Step into the zone where puzzles come alive. Cubearea.fun, teaching kids to thrive. Twist it, turn the Rubik till it's all aligned. Colors spinning fast, gotta sharpen your mind.
We have already assembled the second and third layers, and in the fifth step, we need to assemble the cross of the first layer. In my case, I decided that the first layer will be white. So I need to assemble the cross on the white side, right here. I already have a white edge here. Let's just connect it with the green side. Now let's find the white edges on the bottom layer, right here. This is the blue edge, and we need to combine it. This is the blue-white edge with the blue and white sides. First, I need to move this top part over here. Now this blue-white edge is ready to meet the blue side. And this combination goes to the top. The blue-white edge is in place. Next, let's look at the next white edge on the bottom layer. For example, this one, the white-orange one. The orange side is located here. First, we need to prepare the side to meet this edge. We rotate this layer. Now this orange side is ready to meet the orange edge. We connect the orange-white edge with the orange side. And this entire side is ready to move to the top layer. The white-orange edge, we have assembled it. The green is already assembled and the pink assembled automatically. What if your last edge did not assemble automatically? That is, you have a situation where you have assembled 1, 2, 3 edges and the fourth remains to be assembled. This is your edge. We need to send it here. But first we move it away. Over here. Now we need to prepare our side to meet this white-pink edge. Right here. Return the edge. This combination is ready to move to the top layer, and we turn the front side upwards. The edges match in color with all the central elements. This completes the 5th stage. In the 6th stage, we assemble the corners of the first layer. To assemble the corners of the first layer, we hold the puzzle that this layer is at the bottom. To assemble the corners on the first layer, we use one algorithm that allows swapping to these corners with these opposite ones. Well, let's start with the white corners of the top layer. For example, and it is orange-blue. I rotate the top layer and position this orange-blue corner between the orange and blue sides. We perform the application of the algorithm. From this position and the blue-orange corner will take its correct position at the bottom between the blue and orange sides.
Let's do the algorithm.
R, U prime, R. We got this corner in place, and we also got parity of the edges on the 2nd and 3rd layers. Please, at this 6th step, do not pay attention to this parity. Our task is to assemble the corners of the first layer. We have already assembled this corner. Let's now assemble the next corner. Be careful. I am now turning only the bottom layer and positioning the next corner that we need to assemble. Right here, the next corner that we will be working on, which we are putting together,
Should be white, orange and green.
we need to find the orange, green, white corner on the top layer. I am turning only the top layer. Here it is, this corner. We will place this corner right here. We apply the algorithm from this position. R, U prime, R. The corner is in place. Now we are ready to assemble the next corner. I am turning only the bottom layer. And I see that now we are going to assemble the green-pink corner. We need to find the required corner on the top layer. I turn the top layer and find the corner we need. White, pink, green. Now we are going to place this corner right here. I apply the algorithm. From this position, And this corner will go right here. R, U, R, U prime, R. The corner is in place. Now we only turn the bottom layer. And now we will be setting the corner, white, pink, blue. We need to find the required white, pink, blue corner on the top layer. Here it is. We are going to place this corner right here. We apply the algorithm from this position, and this corner will go down. R, U prime, R. The corner has taken its correct position. We have corrected the edge parity. All that's left to do is to turn the bottom layer. And all our white corners are in their places. Let's compare the algorithm from stage number 2, when we assembled the edges of the second layer, with the algorithm from stage number 6, when we placed the corners of the first layer. Essentially, these are two identical algorithms, except when assembling the edge, we turn 2 top layers here and 2 top layers there. And in this algorithm, we only turn 1 top outer layer here and 1 top outer layer right here. In the 7th stage, we assemble the corners of the last layer. We go through 2 stages. When we have only 1 correct corner, for example, this one, next we perform the algorithm. Get 2 correct corners on one side, apply the algorithm again, and get all 4 assembled corners. In my situation, I have only 1 assembled corner. Next, we will apply the algorithm from the position where this 1 corner is located here, at the top left. First line, R, U, R. Second line, U prime, R, U prime. Third line, D, R, U prime. And the last line, R, U, R. Restore the bottom layer.
Now we have 2 solved orange corners. Let's put them on the orange side.
We will apply the algorithm again and get all 4 assembled corners. Executing the algorithm from the position where 2 assembled corners are here at the top left. And the 2 corners that need to be swapped are at the top, on the right here. First line, R, U, R. Second line, U prime, R, U prime. Third line, D, R, U prime. And the last line, R, U, R. We restore our bottom layer, look at the top layer, and see that all 4 corners on the top layer are assembled. The 7th stage is completed. In the 8th step, we assemble the edges of the last layer. You can only have 2 different situations. The first situation is when you need to swap the edges that are on adjacent sides. And the second situation is when we need to place the edges on the opposite side. In my case, I can apply the algorithm to move these 2 edges, and I will get this pink edge right here. Or I can start by sending this green edge to this green side. For this, I will apply an algorithm that allows swapping these 2 edges. This algorithm is performed 3 times.
R, U, 2 times. One more time. R, U, 2 times. One more time. R, U, 2 times.
The green edge is in its place, but we have a parity. No worries if you get a parity, just perform all subsequent algorithms from the 8th step from a position so that located right here on the right. I need to apply the algorithm for these 2 edges, and they will swap places. I apply it from the position where my parity is right here on the right. First line, R, U,
R, U.
Second line.
R, U. 2 times. R, U. 2 times.
Last line.
R, U. R, U prime. R.
These two edges have swapped places. Now I just need to swap these.
R, U. R, U.
Second line.
R, U. 2 times. R, U. 2 times.
Last line.
R, U. R, U prime. R.
I have assembled my edges, but I got a parity. No worries, this will happen very often. Parity is when your edges look assembled on one side, but here they have different colors from the side colors. There is a special formula for this called edge parity. Applying the algorithm.
U turn 2 times. R, front side clockwise. U, middle layer 2 times. F clockwise. R and U 2 times. We fixed the edge parity and assembled our cuboid 3 by 3 by 4. See ya!
Step into the zone where puzzles come alive. Cubearea.fun, teaching kids to thrive. Twist it, turn the Rubik till it's all aligned. Colors spinning fast, gotta sharpen your mind. Cubearea is where we start, solving puzzles with the master's art. From the first twist to the final move, watch those colors groove. Lessons clear, easy, no need to stress. We'll go step by step, no second guess. Free for all the kids who wanna be the best. Rubik's secrets will divest. Cubearea is where we start, solving puzzles with the master's art. From the first twist to the final move, watch those colors